Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research time for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the House of Rasasi. House of Rasasi is one of the most famous houses from United Arab Emirates, and they've been around for I think more than 30 years or so, and they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio, hundreds. Yeah, just lost count how many they have. I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, and for the price they are quite impressive. So this one in particular is from their La Yuqawam line. In the La Yuqawam line, I think they have 5 of them altogether. This one is the second one, came out after the La Yuqawam original Pour-Homme or La Yuqawam Pour-Homme, which was a Tuscan leather inspired by Tuscan leather, and it was beautiful. And I still have the La Yuqawam in my collection, and from time to time I wear it and I absolutely enjoy it. Although it is a little bit on the edgy, little bit on the artistic side of things, and also it's an acquired taste, so it's not for everybody. So this one in particular, called La Yuqawam Tobacco Blaze 75ml, is EDP. United Kingdom you can find it under £80, or I think retails for £85 or something like that, but you can find a discounter here and there, not too much. Overall this La Yuqawam line is never lost its price, never went less than £60-70, because I'm presuming they are very much in demand. Anyway, so this one, let's do the unboxing. Let's see how it goes. But before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they could be a hidden gem. Thank you very much for your support, and let's go. When you do unboxing, you can't do anything about the noise, sorry about that. Alright, so the La Yuqawam line always come with this beautiful presentation. The presentation is top notch, which is a wooden box, and it's a proper wood, and also it's magnetic. So you can see this one is magnetic, wooden. So the two parts are wooden and it's a real wood, and it sits inside here. It's got the attention to detail, and it's on the here is basically engraved, which is very nice. La Yuqawam Tobacco Blaze by Rasasi. The bottles are very, I mean, they're on the simple side, but they do the job perfectly. They're quite on the classical side of things, and the cap itself is a real wood as well, and it says Rasasi on top. It's got a good weight to it, not too much, and the atomizer is modern. And this one is, what color is this? It's like a dark gold or amber color. Anyway, it's very strange color on the atomizer. Anyway, so La Yuqawam Pour-Homme, not Pour-Homme, La Yuqawam Tobacco Blaze, and this is EDP 75ml. When you look at it in the light, you can see that the juice sits here. It's not been used. It's just basically they put 75ml of juice inside a 100ml bottle. Anyway, so this is the atomizer. Here we go. Good atomizer, but it's not pressurized, but it's very good. It's done the job perfectly. All right, so La Yuqawam, this is Tobacco Blaze EDP 75ml. It's targeted unisex, and here we go. Let's see how it goes. Woo! This is strong. Goodness me. Very, very strong. Woo! Okay, so first thing it hits me is the ashiness of it. So it's very ashy. It's very dusty. Oh, I can smell some florals in here. I definitely smell some spices. Yeah, some woods in the base. Very, very woody. But it's very ashy. It's very dusty. It's quite a little bit on the powdery side as well. Wow, what a smell. Beautiful. It reminds me of something. What it reminds me of? Wow, okay, probably it will click in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. But what a smell. It opened up gorgeous. Little bit fruity, little bit citrusy, and also lots of spices in here. Quite ambery, quite on the floral side. Yeah, it's mainly white florals, and it's got a little of green aspect to it as well. Hint of leafiness, grassiness as well. What a combination. This is beautiful. Ah, what reminds me of? Okay, so it reminds me of Rasasi Shura, so by the same company. Excuse me. So Rasasi Shura came out again many years ago. I was one of the first to review it, and that one was very, very artistic as well. So this is in the realm of the Rasasi Shura. If you like Shura, you love this. If you don't like Shura, you won't like this, because it's very, very similar. It's almost identical to it, but it's much more refined. So this is more refined. It's better ingredients in here, better perfumery. So does it justify the price difference? Because Shura you can buy around under 30 pounds. This one is under 70 pounds, so almost the double. Does it justify it? I'm not sure, but wow, but this one is so smooth and so rounded and so well blended, so well put together. It smells great, but I can't get away from the Shura aspect, because almost is 95% similar to Rasasi Shura. So why they done again the same perfume, the different bottling, who knows? But I can tell you right away, this is a better blend, better ingredients, the quality is better in here, presentation is better. So if you like a little bit more upmarket, if you like a better presentation, if you like it more rounded, more better, smoother, more rounded, more better blended, better put together, and the perfumery in here is better quality as well. Wow. So same vibe as Shura. In here we're getting that hint of lipstick as well, hint of that smell of night out. Basically, you went to a club, you had some booze in that club, you put so much perfume on yourself before you go to this club, and in that club either people smoked around you, or you went outside and stood outside with other people and they smoking a lot of cigarettes or cigars, to some extent maybe even some narcotics. And after this night out, you came home and you just went to bed because you were so tired, you didn't even have the wash. The next day you wake up and you smell like this. So if you like this kind of smell, this is amazing. It is very, very artistic. So it is artistic, it is on the unusual side, it is little bit on the challenging side, not too much, but for the young nose or a novice, or somebody who's not been around, or she's not been around fragrance for a long time, this is definitely not going to be easy wear. So this review should be okay. La Yuqawam, this is Rasasi. Bye, thank you very much, see you later. But there are some hint of nuances in here which makes it a little bit different. But what a beauty, what a gorgeousness, absolutely gorgeous. I love Shura myself, so it's natural I'm gravitating towards this one as well. I'm telling you, 90% similarity between this and Shura. If you're on budget and this one is too expensive for you, obviously go for Shura. If these days Shura is not as good or not as strong or being reformulated, because many people ask me that, because the original Shura was a beast mode, it was a monster. This one seems to be very strong, so it looks like it's going to last for a long time, and it's very, very strong and dense and thick. So probably if you like it to be long lasting, better performance, better blend, better perfumery, better ingredients, and better presentation, you go with this one. You pay almost double the money, but you're getting in almost every aspect a better perfume. So let's see what they say in terms of note breakdown, and we take it from there. So we have on top, we have, this is according to Fragrantica, on top we have Saffron, Neroli, and Lily of the Valley. In the mid we have Apricot, Violet, Cumin, Amber, and Cedar. In the base we have Leather, Oud, and Patchouli. Yes, everything in here I get very distinctly. The white florals are very, very prominent right now. I smell jasmine actually. Yeah, I smell a big, big jasmine in here as well. So Neroli, Lily of the Valley, and jasmine. So all together giving it that beautiful white floral feel. When I say beautiful, for my taste, for my nose, for my experience, because as I said, this is very artistic perfume, okay? It's not easygoing, it's not everybody's cup of tea, it's not going to be a crowd pleasing, it's not going to be something that almost everybody will like, okay? The saffron is very apparent in here, giving it that hint of leatheriness and also deep spicy aspect to it. So the spices on here are very big, especially saffron and cumin. Cumin and saffron are big player in here. Yeah, almost two of dominance. So for the first impression, they are very dominant. Apricot in here is there, and I'm smelling something like apricot, something like stone fruity, definitely. But it's not a huge player. It's right now it's in the background mainly. The violet here gives it that powdery feel and also the aromatic feel. It's very, very aromatic. Yeah, super aromatic. And so the violet in here giving it that lipsticky, makeup-y, powdery, little bit of that aromatic feel. The amber in here is quite a deep, dense amber, but in the same time it's very effervescent and it's very transparent, and is a see-through. It's very airy in the same time, which is telltale sign of good perfumery. It's very difficult to do that, to get a very deep, dense, thick and gooey amber, and also in the same time making it very transparent and airy and very see-through in terms of the perfumery. Very, very difficult to do that, and is achieved in here very well. The leather is one of the biggest player in here, but the leather in here is quite clean. It's not a rugged leather, it's not animalic in any way, shape. It's got a hint of andolicness, which is mainly coming from, yeah, it's got definitely, it's actually a big andolic feel to it, and it's mainly coming from the white florals, mainly jasmine and the Lily of the Valley, and also to some extent Neroli. So you need to like it, that andolic feel, to enjoy this. It's quite prominent at the moment. The agarwood in here mainly in the background, and is mainly a supportive role, at least for the first impression, but I can feel a big woody base in here. So it's a combination of oud, cedar, and also I'm smelling something like sandalwood. Yes, the sandalwood in here as well. So it's a combination of three woods to making it very deep and woody. It's like you are in the woods at the moment. It's so woody. But again, that description I gave you in the beginning, which is you going out in a club and people are smoking around you, and you smelling, you're drinking some booze, and you basically you put some perfume before you go out, and a mixture of all these smell making up this smell basically all together. It's quite incensey, which is not mentioned in the note breakdown. Yeah, I'm smelling some big incense in here, at least frankincense, if not frankincense and myrrh together, because I can smell it very distinctly, and it's a big player as well. And the patchouli in here is a earthy patchouli, so it's earthy, it's chocolatey, but it's not too chocolatey and it's not too dark. Overall, this perfume is semi-dark, from 0 to 10, 10 being the darkest, which is Encre Noire by Lalique. This is around 5 and 6, so it is dark, but it's not overly dark. It is on the medium side of darkness, and in terms of sweetness, in the same time, on the moderate side of sweetness. If 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 5 or 6, again on the moderate side of sweetness, which is mainly coming from that apricot and some fruity aspect in here. So if you like what I described, if you like artistic, very unusual, very when people smell this, they definitely would turn head, okay, because they probably never smelled anything like this, unless you live in, you live in Middle East or some other part of Asia. This smell is quite familiar, but if you live anywhere else in the world, people smell it on you, it will turn head definitely. Not just because of the smell of it, it's because of the strength of it. It's so strong at the moment. It's feeling the room, feeling the house. It's super strong. Anyway, so we got a big leather in here, but the leather is very clean. It's not rugged, it's not animalic. Warm, spicy, which is mainly coming from that saffron and cumin. Big spicy aspect to this perfume. Very woody in the base. Oud, giving it warmth and resin feel. Plus the cedar and sandalwood, giving it very woody feel. It's like a smell of wood chip in here almost. It's so woody. Definitely powdery, definitely smoky, and definitely ashy and dusty. So you need to like these kind of fragrances to enjoy it. It's like very old leather seats, basically. It's like dusty and ashy and all these smell together. Hint of animalicness, but mainly coming from the andolicness of the white florals in here, but it is quite a big player. The oud in here is not a typical oud. It's not getting, it's not taking over, at least for the first impression, but definitely very woody in the base and very warm and gooey, and also very resinous. Fruits mainly coming from that apricot, which is very apparent in here, and is very distinctively apparent. You can definitely pick it up. Violet in here, giving it that aromatic, dusty, powdery, and also a little bit of makeup-y feel to it overall, and quite sweet as well on the moderate side of things. So if you like what I described, why they call it tobacco blaze? Because it smell of the ash, smoke, dust. These three are very apparent in here, and that's why they call it tobacco. Per se, there is no tobacco in here. I can't feel any tobacco, I can't smell any tobacco, at least the tobacco we all familiar with, like leafy tobacco, pipe tobacco, or cigar tobacco, or green tobacco, or spicy tobacco. Any of these, hint of it in here, yes, but mainly from the ash and the smoke and the dustiness. That is the feel it gives you, as like somebody just smoked around you, or you've been out with some people who've been smoking all night, or something in that vein. So overall, because I love Shura, the original, I love this one in terms of smell. So that's a given, because I'm a big fan of the original Shura. So this one is very similar to it, so I'm gravitating towards it anyway. In terms of is it worth it? Again, if you're on budget, go with Shura. If you are have a little bit more cash, go with this one, because in terms of perfumery, in terms of presentation, in terms of smell, in terms of strength, everything is better quality in here. And in terms of smell, this is not for everybody, definitely. This is a small minority of people who enjoy this, especially if you are experienced with so many facets of perfumery and perfumes. If you have a big collection like mine, you definitely will love this. If you don't, at least you have to sample it or try it, because this is not a blind buy safe. Age wise, this is definitely mature. I would say 25 and up, even if not 30 years and older, to appreciate this, because this is very complex, very unique. Not very unique, but unique. This is artistic, this is unusual, this is very, very Middle Eastern, very Eastern style of perfumery in here. It's very oriental, so you need to like this kind of fragrance to enjoy this. That's why I say a little bit on the mature side. In terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, definitely, but because it's got some freshness to it, you can use it in all year round, unless it's a very, very high heat, then it could be cloying. And in terms of occasion, this is super opulent, so it's very good for going out, special occasion, evening, close encounter, dating, going to dinner, going out, going to cinema, but be careful with the trigger. Don't put too much, because you will suffocate yourself and others. I would suggest in summer maybe 2-3 sprays, in winter up to 5 sprays, and that's it. Don't go crazy, because it's one of those perfume that it will basically get people complaining. In terms of gender, this is bang in the middle. Anybody, ladies and men, can easily wear it, although it is a little bit on the masculine side because of the, you know, the notes in here. But if you're a lady and you like this kind of perfumes, is completely, you can wear it, no problem whatsoever. Okay guys, so that was the first impression. I highly recommend it for people who like this kind of fragrances. You are in a small minority. You are probably 10% of the population. 90% of population, in my experience, in my years of wearing many perfumes, this one is a little bit too much for many noses and many tastes. For me, this is a beauty in a bottle. I give it 2 thumbs up. Absolutely yes. Gorgeous fragrance, as Rasasi Shura was. This is a very special perfume to myself. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems, and this beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of. That makes them huge players, huge perfumes, massive personality, very long lasting, ultra beast mode, and very unique, very artistic. And they are like time capsule. They take you places, they take you different time, but you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase. I'll leave them in the link. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for your support and love, and I will see you later. See you later guys. Bye.